What is up, guys? So today we're working on the 5.3 LS swap Stang. This girl right here, 2004 body style. Already got the V6 taken out. We still need to gut the AC, get rid of some of the extra V6 harness that we're not going to use. Obviously these rims or these wheels are fucked. We're not using those. We got nice set back here I'm gonna throw on hopefully today in this video. What else we got planned for today in this video is with the 5.3, we're hopefully gonna get the alternator and power steering bracket put on, along with the manifold headers, the other valve cover. We're gonna get a couple sensors thrown on there, like the oil pressure sensor. Hopefully we'll get this serpentine belt slapped on. We got a 4L60E here, two-wheel drive. It's a 96, so with the flex plate, we have to have this little adapter kit that goes right here, which I will show you guys more about here in a little bit once we get into mating the transmission to the engine. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and get started on the alternator and power steering bracket, which I have set up right over here. We are not using the factory one. We got some custom one right here to make it look a little sleeker, a little cleaner build. This is essentially what it is going to look like right here. So, yep, let's get all into that. I'm gonna get this all put together and show you guys what it looks like. All right, so we've got the power steering pump on, we've got the alternator on, that fancy bracket. Now, I forgot to tell you guys too, I added a heater core delete or bypass. I got the Mustang motor mounts on, sorry, I'm blinking. Oil pan for the Mustang, because it has to be, see how this front section's like completely cut out, the original one. It's right over here. If you can tell how it's like a little bit more bulged and it's a lot more depth right there than on this aftermarket one I bought. It's a lot skinnier and drops straight so that it can fit right in there. So now that we've got the alternator bracket on, I'm going to try and get all of the other sensors I have on, along with the belt, serpentine belt, and the shorty headers I got right over here for this build. I'm hoping, I have not stuck it in the actual Mustang body yet to see if those headers will fit in there from past videos and chat logs online that I've read about. The OEM stock 5.3 headers I do have over there in the corner, they will work on this build for this Mustang if you flip them forward, but I'm not too sure with the power steering pump on this side and the water pump on this side how realistic that is. I haven't actually thrown them on DC yet, but yeah, so we're also gonna get the rims on, or the wheels on, like I said, today. And so let's go ahead and get those headers on and the other stuff, and we will be back. All right, guys, back at it. Little update after, probably 4 or 5 hours by now. Got most of the AC shit out, cleaned it up a little bit. I got tires that fucking hold some air on the front, got the new rims on, or wheels on the back. Got the fucking radio and shit tore out so I can put in a little piece of plastic for the switches and stuff that I'm gonna use for like the fuel pump, the lights. But besides that, a little update on the motor. If you can tell, it still does not have a tranny mated to it. I got the alternator, power steering all put on today. I did get the headers on, the going backwards like they're supposed to. If you can tell, they're going to the front. And I sat the engine down, and both the driver and passenger hit the firewall like right around there. So that's a no-go. So we're gonna try and run forward out through the fenders. If you can tell on this side, I don't know if you can really see it on the video, but I grinded down a little bit so that this piece doesn't sit right up against the power steering pump. And this, I think it's the output hose, I may be wrong, but it wraps around, and I'm thinking I can trim it right back here at the back, or kind of get it to go straight back through here instead of wrapped around. So that gives me a little clearance for the headers. But besides that, I did get this valve cover on. I kind of gave up on getting it as clean as I did this one, if you can tell. And yeah, so that's kind of where I'm calling it today. So I've got all that together. I kind of want to get this rolled out of the garage and pressure power washed, whatever you want to call it, so that it looks a little prettier than all this like fucking gunked up oil and shit all over the engine bay. But we made some progress today. We got the engine, so got the trans right here. Hopefully next video will have a little more put together and a little more update for you guys. Hopefully stay tuned and keep watching, following what's going to happen with the 5.3 LS swapped 2004 Mustang.